Superior hiking trail, north of Grand Marais. No bikes this time. Got the ultras on. I'm back up here. Check this out. It's 54 degrees. My last trip was 100 degrees. Looks like actually that cold. But I'm with my boy John. Check out his channel right there. Let's enjoy some trail time. What is happening, friends? Like I said in the intro, I'm back on another trail. This time, my favorite hiking trail, the Superior Hiking Trail. And I'm in northern Minnesota, like way up here. Canada's like 20 miles away. So if you're new to the channel, I do a lot of outdoor adventure stuff. Hiking, biking, some travel stuff in there. A lot of gear reviews. So if you're into that stuff, if you dig it like I dig it, go ahead and subscribe. It would help me out a ton. Click that thumbs up button, all that crap. It helps. But thanks for coming along. I've always said I have the best viewers, and that now includes you. It's amazing how much difference the temperature is compared to my last couple trips. When I got up here, it was 80 degrees yesterday. Today high is 55. I had to stop at a store and buy a stocking cap and buy some actually insulated pants because it's supposed to get down to like 45 tonight. And I haven't seen temperatures like that for months and months and months and months. On the trip for this weekend, I am joined by John here. Now, John, he's been hiking the Superior Hiking Trail in sections for the last couple of seasons. He's only got 40 miles of this trail left, and he is done. He's videoed and documented this whole trip on his YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description of this video. Go over there, check him out. But what do you think of today, man?
It's a beautiful day. You can't ask for a better day today. This is hiking weather, 52, 53 degrees. Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Less bugs too.
Oh yeah, there's hardly any bugs. It's crowded. There's a lot of people down at the trailheads and stuff like that. Haven't seen anybody up here yet. But yeah, the temperature is perfect. Those 80 degree plus days. Yeah, damn that, man. Damn that. Yeah. A subject that might be a bit controversial. Controversial. Anyways, walking along, and here's a painted rock, okay? Just sitting on the trail. There's a little, painted yellow, there's a little bee, and it says, "Be kind." And that's cute, and it's a nice reminder of, I don't know, be kind, or be kind to bees, or whatever. And it seems like it kind of fits out here, because it's a nature themed. But I don't know. Is this leave no trace? Technically, no. Is it okay to leave these here randomly along the trail? I don't know. Tell me, what do you think down in the description of this video? Comment. Is it okay to leave stuff like this all over the woods? Let me know. I'm curious on your thoughts.
Get that rock out of here.
Couple miles in, and I just thought about the mileage. In my brain, I got like 18 miles to do today because I hike with jerk faces that hike 18 miles a day. You know who you are. But today we only got like 7 miles to hike. So the section that we're doing, we started on Lindskog Road, and we're gonna camp at Kimball Creek tonight and end at Kandunce River, Kandunce Creek? Kandunce River tomorrow. In total, like 9 miles, 9.5 miles. See, that's something that, you know, usually do by noon. So my scale's a little switched up. So, I'm gonna slow down and take my time because there's no reason why I shouldn't. Oops. Tree. You see these stupid things? I left them like a mile back on the trail. Dropped my pack. Kept my phone here, my camera here. ran down the hill, and chugged back up. Don't leave shit behind. All right, I got my workout in for the day. You know, cruising down there was pretty easy because it was a steady downhill. But then on the way back, it was an uphill. But the shitty part is I haven't really used these that much. So the fact that I went back and got them, I'm still questioning if that was the right thing. It was the right thing. I can't leave them there, but anyways, as I was saying, we got about 6 miles to go. So at this rate, if I keep forgetting stuff, we'll get there by about 11 p.m. Came upon an opening with a widespread view of Lake Superior. A lot of people know this as Wildflower Hill, but myself and Jeremy with Midwest Backpacker, aka Almost, we've named this Almost Meadow. So Almost, if you're watching, this is for you, brother. Made it to Durfee Creek multi-group site. So the multi-groups, they're a bigger site for multi-groups. Weird, right? I'm gonna stop here, have a little snack. We're only a few miles out. 4 miles?
About, yeah.
4 miles maybe, and it's just about 3:15. So we got plenty of time. It's been a really good hike, minus the section where I had to run a mile back and run. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. But my babies weren't abandoned. Here's Kimball Creek. Pretty nice section. There's another opening down below, kind of closer to the river, to the creek. The sun's been kind of in and out all day. The temperature has fluctuated. It got up to, I think, 66 today, and then cooled right back off to 50 something. This is home. The Ridge Runner is back. Hammock time is afoot. Yes, I still have the hammock. Yes, I still love it. Yes, I'm gonna crash like a ton of bricks in here tonight. So yeah, I still prefer the hammock over the tent. Okay? Relax. I recently got a question on how to fold these kinds of doors back. When you're in a regular tarp with doors, you can usually just string these along the side, but these are cut, kind of specific. So, how do you get them to clip back? Basically, what I do is, since I use a carabiner to join them together to close the doors, essentially, I'll take the carabiner. And I'll just basically wrap it up over the ridgeline. Pretty simple. Now it's folded back. The tension from my guy lines keeps it taut. And now I can enter much easier. And I could sleep like this, especially if there's not going to be any rain. This isn't a problem at all. But I like being closed up and private and keeping the world out and the riffraff. The bedroom is set up. Now, just gonna relax. Gonna cook some dinner here in a little bit. I'm hungry. And I kind of just want to lay in there the rest of the night. Is that weird? What's for dinner? I'm trying these Peak Refuels. These have been all over YouTube. A lot of the backpacking channels are starting to eat these. I guess that's what all the cool kids are doing. I want to be a cool kid, so I bought some. I'm not sponsored by them. They didn't give me any free stuff. I don't even have a discount code. That's how much of a loser I am. I paid full price. Like, what? Who does that? Sweet pork and rice. Sounds like it could be good. Sounds like it could be terrible. But I still notice the crazy thing is this giant 2-serving pouch only takes 8 ounces of water. If this was Mountain House, this would be 16 ounces easy. Fried rice a little bit, and it smells like fried rice and chili. Is that weird? That's what it smells like. It's kind of what it looks like too. It looks like fried rice and chili. You want to see it? I'll show you. There it is. Every time you eat me, it's like fried rice and chili. See? Got chunks. There's a pork chunk. Some beans in there, some corn. Yeah, there you go. I've had one Peak Refuel meal. That was on my my Cascade Loop trip video right there. And it was pretty good, surprisingly. All right. I got some beans in there, I got some rice, I got a big chunk of pork in there. And I let it steep for about 10 minutes or so. Okay. Okay. So sweet pork, you can taste that brown sugar in there just a little bit. The pork, it's like pork. It's strange. The rice is tender. 8 out of 10. Seriously, like, all right, that's the second one. The first one was like 7 out of 10. This one's like an 8 out of 10. What's it gonna take to be a 10 out of 10? I guess we'll see, because I ordered a case of this crap, so it better be good. All right, you don't have to watch me eat. I'm gonna dive in, and it's gonna be disgusting, and you don't want to see any of this. It's like going on 9 o'clock. Still super bright out here. Let's take a cruise through camp here. Here's my setup. War bonnet, ridge runner, hammock, bridge hammock. I love this thing. It's ridiculously comfortable, a little heavy, but you sacrifice that to have a good night's sleep. Into camp, this is where most people have campfires and sit around and enjoy the camaraderie. We decided to not have a campfire. It's just a lot of work. Big John, his North Face 2-man tent. We call that the boom boom room. And then right on down the hill, This is where I slept last time in my hammock, a few years ago. Latrine is down here. The funny part, the latrine is right up there, and you could totally see. I just went up there, and you could totally see me. I could see everything, but whatever. But down the hill, let's go the sketchy way. There's a makeshift campfire ring. This should not be here, but I mean, if you wanted 2 separate camps, I guess you could. You shouldn't do that. And of course, Kimball Creek. That's camp. You should be here. It's like 9:30. Still very, very bright out. The moon's even out. It's supposed to get down to 45 degrees tonight. And I'm bundled up because of mosquitoes more so than cold. It's not that cold, it's just bugs. But I'm gonna go crash out, relax, get up in the morning. It's like a mile or maybe 2 mile hike out of here. So it's been an easy trip, but something that was desperately needed for me. So, whew. But I'm tired. See you in the morning. Good morning. Just after 8 o'clock. Man, I crashed. I mean, gone. Dead to the world. I think I could still lay here for another couple hours. But it's still a 5-hour drive home. Gonna get packed up. Have our mile hike out of here. Stop, grab some lunch. I needed to get out like this. This is good, man. But you want to see the crap that I brought for this trip? Let's take a look at the crap that I brought for this trip. First things first, the backpack. It's pretty much empty. I brought the Enlightened Equipment Toward Apex jacket. I have a review of this jacket. I actually got a couple of reviews of this jacket. But it was perfect. Absolutely perfect for this camp. But all my extra clothes goes in the bottom. Sleep socks. Oh, and these sleep socks have those little grippy dots. I don't know. For some reason, I really like those grippy dots. Extra stocking cap that I didn't know I had. We do expect some rain, so I'm going to leave my rain gear out and pack it towards the end. And the sleep pants that I bought yesterday, they're regular old fleece pants. They cost $50 because they're that Sherpa brand. They're nice. They were pretty nice. But all the extra clothing goes on the bottom. I'm gonna wear this layer on the hike out. Next we'll go my top quilt. This is the Hammock Gear Econ 40 degree. This has a sewn foot box. I don't like the zipper foot boxes. I just don't like them. That will go on the bottom. On top of the top quilt will go the under quilt for my hammock. This is the Loco Libre 20 degree under quilt. 900 fill loft, power down, whatever. And I don't use stuff sacks or anything. I just cram and jam. all the way down. And that sleep system right there, the 40-degree top, 20-degree under, got down to 42 degrees last night. Plenty warm. Plenty warm, especially with the 20-degree under. Yeah, I was... Once I get everything stuffed in there, it's time to put the basics of my sleep system. Oh, here's a buff that I wore last night. Usually that would go on the bottom with all my clothes. So my hammock goes right in there. Rainfly right next to it. And then as you're packing, you're kind of just stuffing everything towards the bottom. So now my hammock and rainfly make kind of like this platform right here. And I still have plenty of room. Still got a lot of room in this bag. It's a 48-liter bag. And now my rain gear will go right on top. There's the pants. And a lot of the times I use the rain pants for camp pants because they actually keep you warmer than you would think. But with as cold as it got last night, I'm glad I had those fleece ones. Here's my rain jacket. I used it as a pillow last night. You know, it's stuffed in on itself. And I had that buff wrapped around it. But I like to free stuff everything instead of having it contained in these little cubes and these little things. Just because you can fill the voids in your pack a lot better. There you go. Now let's get stuffed. Again, just keep pushing it down. Keep pushing it down deep in the depths, just like your feelings and emotions. Just push them down. The next thing that's gonna go in is gonna be my ditty bag. So I wanna open up my ditty bag and just show you what I keep in it. I have my little lantern that I hang on the inside of my rainfly, my AirPods, my hang time hook. I did watch a movie last night, or half a movie last night. This hangs from the ridgeline in my hammock. A battery pack. Extra cord, the only cord. My headlamp. Thermometer. This is the AccuRite. I put a little carabiner on it, an S-beaner. It's 58 right now, but it got down to 42 last night. A couple of wet wipes, toothpaste, toothbrush. Yeah, it's a full-size toothbrush. I don't cut my toothbrushes. Sometimes I do, but not for weight, more so it fits. Sharpie. A very small folding saw by Coghlan's. And this is just to trim any branches I might need to so I can hang my hammock, you know, for the straps on the trees. Just a small trimmer saw. You're not processing major firewood with this. Emergency chapstick. Some toothpick things. And then the very last thing in here, if I can find them. Oh, just kidding, there's two things in here. Earplugs. Just the regular soft foam earplugs. And then the last thing is an extra bottle cap. That's it. That's what goes in the ditty bag, and that goes next in the pack. The last thing that's going in the main compartment of the pack is my food. Hilltop Packs food bag. Hop on and just buy one. They're just worth it. Have it custom printed. Now that cinches down. That takes care of the main body of the pack. That's the main stuff in there. On the outside of the pack, it's got the big water bottle pockets on the side. I don't use those for water bottles. On one side goes my cook kit. Fits perfectly in most side water bottle pockets. On the opposite side will go my hammock poles. My particular hammock uses poles, and also the spreader bars that helps keep my rainfly lifted up. And that gets snuggled right in there, and I can cinch those down. Right by my poles will go my water filter, the Be-Free Catadine, and this is their smaller one, but it'll tuck right down into there. In the front main elastic pocket here, this big thing, go my poop kit, first aid kit. Actually, hold on, there's a trick. There's a trick to this. My Crocs, these go in here as well. So, my first aid kit will actually go inside one of the Crocs. Goes in there. My poop kit, again, will go inside one of the Crocs. There's empty space there, may as well use it. And that gets shoved in there as well. Now those will live there for the day. All right, hip belt pockets. In here, I kept a mask. Don't know why, it's just weird not having a mask. It's like leaving the house, you know, without your phone or your wallet or your gun or a head net for the bugs. It is a little mosquito-y. Really haven't had to use it, but it's nice to have it there. And also in that same pocket, I'm gonna put my car key. Since we're really close to the car, it'll be nice to have. On the opposite side hip belt, I'm gonna put my wallet here. Normally when I go backpacking, I don't bring my full wallet. I strip it way down and carry it in something else, but I just forgot. But I would keep it here regardless. Main chapstick, and then of course my little sweat rag, microfiber cloth thingy thing. That's gonna go in here as well. On top of the pack, I'm gonna throw my chair, Helinox Chair 0. Get that cinched down. And then my flap goes over the top and it kind of just locks everything in. It seals the flavor, keeps it juicy inside. That is a perfectly packed pack, and that's the gear that I brought with me on this trip. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, you have any suggestions on what I should not carry, don't mention the Crocs because they're gonna come along. Leave those questions, comments down below. I'd love to hear your opinions on my pack and then quickly disregard those comments. And the two very last things are my water bottles. They go in these little water bottle pockets that I've installed on my shoulder straps. Where can you get these? Justin's UL on Etsy. I'll leave a link where you can get these down in the description of this video. You can put them on just about any pack. It frees up more space back here, and plus they're readily accessible, and they add a little bit of weight to the front, so it just kind of helps. But that's the loadout. That's everything. We'll go that way. Beautiful morning. A little humid, but nice and cool. Plenty of cloud cover. They are calling for rain today. It's 1.5 to the truck. Great trip. Needed. Got to spend some trail time with my buddy John back there. If you like these kinds of videos, you like the gear that's involved with these kinds of videos and the outdoors and all that stuff, consider subscribing. I'd greatly appreciate it. But more importantly, I appreciate you stopping by, coming along with me on this adventure. There are more to come. But until then, get outside, make your own adventure. Thanks for watching. See you on the trail.